Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode of Dadcraft Plays That Minecraft Game. We're playing some 1.13.1 vanilla Minecraft. Oh, man, we got work to do today. So yesterday, we finished work on our little fishing shack. I think it looks pretty good. I'm still down, for sure. Oh, who shot me? Hey, oh, dang guy. Hey. That's not good. Man, I've been working a little bit in the world, not really doing much of anything except sort of, I've done a lot of standing around, looking at stuff, but also harvest a bunch of trees. I took out all of, let's go up here and just show you real quick, just so you can see what we've done, or what I've done. I chopped down a bunch of different types of trees. I harvested all this and replanted. I've been AFK for a little while, taking care of some business. But I got rid of all that podzol that had grown in there, and I moved my large spruce trees over there to like their own individual little areas out there in the water. I think that's better. I mean, I like the idea that I could get podzol wherever I want it now. That's amazing. But at the same time, you know, I don't want it right here in the middle of the base area. So I just moved those guys over there. We can chop those down. We don't really need to because I have a good bit of materials here. So in my inventory at the moment, though, I have some polished granite. And I've just been, we talked about what we were going to do in today's episode yesterday. We're just going to try to lay out some of the houses and buildings, not necessarily houses, but buildings for sure, in our little fishing village. So the boats are going to be coming into the dock, right? And here's like the sort of like fishing shack, administration building. You know, come in, do whatever you need to there. And I was thinking that, you know, I want to have like sort of two layers to this sort of build, right? I want to have like this level that's down here next to the water, kind of the lower level. And then we've got sort of a natural rise there. And we may end up terraforming some of that, and maybe even putting in like a wall or something like that along there. But up there on the top of the hill, away from the water, is going to be, I think, more like fancy, right? Maybe the main, like the merchant houses, I think is what we're going to put up there. So they're obviously going to be built with different materials than what we've got down here on the base. So I was thinking over here, so you sort of come down the pier, stop at the admin building, and then right here, I was thinking that we might need like some kind of bunkhouse. You know, maybe like I don't know if bunkhouse is the right word, but an area where the fishermen can kind of just crash, they can sleep. And then I was thinking directly on the other side of that, so let's do a 3-block gap, and roughly the same size house. It's going to have a little bit different design. So let's go a block here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How wide is this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Of course, it's pouring down rain. I wonder if it's nighttime. I don't think it is. I think it's just raining. I guess it does that a lot out here on the coast. So let's... yeah. Oh, good grief. Let's get out of this hole. We'll fill that in at some point. Let's go up here and see if we can get in our bed. I don't think it's nighttime. But, you know, I did just start recording. Nope. Okay. Alright, so let's just go back down here and do a little bit more work. So we have a place for the fishermen who come in from their ocean trips to sleep, right? And then I think next door is going to be maybe like a pub, maybe like a restaurant where they can come get a little bit of food, they can get a little something to eat, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I think what we'll do is we maybe have some merchant houses, not really merchant houses, but shops, right? And they're going to be smaller, and I don't think there's any reason. I mean, I think literally like small. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like here. And then we're going to have to tear this down. Okay. And then like right here. So some like little shops right there maybe, and then maybe we'll build one here as well. So we've got 3, and then my plan is to sort of get a path that winds its way, you know, off the end of the dock and just sort of cuts along the edge there. Now, I don't really know what to put in here yet. I haven't really thought about it, but I was thinking maybe, you know, we could have like sort of like a little village square happening right there. We have sort of these buildings that are going to be sort of ringing this area here, with the central focus being this stuff over here. Okay? So I think we'll probably need to tear all of this down, get rid of all of this. I mean, it's just kind of a pile of dirt. So I think we're going to get rid of it. I mean, I could do that off camera, because I want to actually do a little bit of building today, if possible. Okay, so that'll all come down, and I'll smooth all that out. You know, we can do that off camera. That's not something we need to do on camera. All right, let's go get some building materials and start putting together a couple of houses. And before we get too far along, like start putting roofs on them or any interior decoration, we can at least see if we like the layout or not. I don't know if I like the idea of having two like identical houses right beside each other, but you know, you never know. We'll take a look. All right, let's get some spruce out of here, some spruce logs. Yeah, and I think we're short. I'm a little short on cobblestone. I can't believe I'm short on cobblestone. I mean, I guess I really haven't done that much mining, so it somewhat makes sense. Okay, let's get a stack of these planks, and then we'll go start laying out sort of the foundations for these buildings. I don't plan on them being anything too fancy. Same style roof here, maybe even the exact same layout, like that one's just a little bit smaller. So if we go here and we pull, actually we need spruce logs, don't we? Yeah. So if I put a log here, 1, 2 there, and then we'll put a log here, 1, 2. These will be the sides of the building. Nope, how about the right tool? Okay. Uh-oh, I hear bad noises. I hear bad noises. Ow. Oh my goodness, that's a phantom. I don't like that. Let us go sleep through the night immediately. Oh my goodness, that thing was super scary. That's the first one I've ever seen. The noise was not good either. I guess it's one of the downside of being AFK. I'm hoping it goes away. Oh no, it does. Oh, look at that thing. Does it drop anything? Okay. Yeah, well, that was pretty scary. Oh, I don't like that guy. Alright, and let's get this thing here, and then we'll go up to here. Now, the only downside is this going to make this building sort of narrow. Well, not really, because we're actually going to run the planks here, right? And then we'll do the same outside design that we did with those other guys. Same sort of setup. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So now we've got the start of a building right there. I think this needs to be a different size. I don't want it to be exactly the same. I mean, we could do some stuff like vary the pitch roof, the roof, the pitch of the roof. We could do that. I mean, maybe we need to actually take this and make this like a lot wider. I mean, this is going to be like the bunkhouse, right? Or no, this is going to be the pub. We need to have a long bar along the back of it. Maybe have some item frames going on in there. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's get these guys. 1 or 2. Let's just do 1 layer for now. We're going to need so much spruce, that's for sure. I think maybe this one, if this is going to be the bar, maybe we'll have a little dock off the back, like a little balcony. People can kind of sit outside and drink their brews and reminisce about their fishing adventures. Yeah, that'll be cool. And I was thinking maybe that this place would double as like the maybe like the meeting place. Yeah, I like the fact that this is a little bit bigger. I don't know if I love the fact that it's the same. I want to bring this out. Let's bring it out one more block. maybe like 2 more blocks. Yeah. Okay, good. And then we'll just take this down temporarily. We're going to have to put it all back, but that's okay. And then it's this line right here. We'll put this guy down, and then this. Okay, and then 1, 2, get rid of that. 3, 1. We need some more of these. Okay. Where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center is right here. Okay, so this goes over there. Okay, perfect. All right, so there we go. So that's going to be the layout of the first 2 buildings in the village. And again, I mean, down here below, right, we're not going to try to go anything too fancy. They're just going to be very basic, kind of rough buildings. Yeah, okay. And then maybe we can actually, maybe we'll slope all of these buildings kind of like this way. I mean, we have a bunch of sand over there. I mean, I don't think, if I was building this village, right, I don't think I would build it where it would get in the sand. So if I go, so it's 2 more blocks out. And so we go 1, 2, 3, and then there. Okay. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1 more. Right there. Okay. And then this is going to be just like a little shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like a little 5x5 building. Okay. And now we can take our shovel. Man, I have so much junk in my inventory. I should be... why do I have all these shovels? My goodness, I went crazy making shovels. All right, let's just clear out a little bit of this just so we can lay in the foundation of this. And then we'll take a look and see if it's going to give us what we want. Okay. I'm actually not opposed to having some of this little mountain, this little pile of dirt here either. Okay, and then we want to go... yeah. All right, and then we need some planks. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. Get some more planks here. Grab up all these pieces of dirt. Okay, and now let's go up 1 higher here, 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 and here. Okay. Yeah. And see, now we've got sort of this like, yeah, okay, I'm down with that. I like the idea. Now, I don't love the fact that these are all sort of just in a line here, but you know, you really can't do diagonals very good in this game. So you can't really have it like sitting back that way. You sort of have to square it off at some point. But we can maybe make some, when we do our path, oh, excuse me, our path, we can make it look halfway decent. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to get some of these built up. I'm going to get them, you know, to the right height. They're all going to be about the same height. Maybe this guy, being like the bunkhouse, might actually be taller. You know, I definitely want them different heights. I don't want them just to be equal the whole way across. So maybe this guy will be 2 levels. Maybe it'll have 2 levels of like a bunkhouse. Yeah, that might be cool. And then this guy is just going to be sort of like the same design as that. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do for a shop. So let me get some of the base of these filled out. Maybe think about what we're going to do for the floor in here. I'm not sure exactly what we would have. Probably just planks, right? The same plank floor that we have. I mean, it would make sense. We've got spruce trees growing, so they would have that as the base. Okay, let me do a little bit of work, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, I have been in the mines. I had a small issue. Let's see if it's still on my screen. Maybe not. No, I had an internet problem here at the house. But anyway, I died. And not only did I die, but I lost everything that I had. My armor, my tools. So I had a creeper and 2 zombies chasing me. Oh, dang it. Had a creeper and 2 zombies chasing me. Am I out of food? I am. Okay, we got to go get that squared away. And the zombie killed me. and then the creeper exploded, like, within half a second of the zombie killing me. Literally, like, the death message showed up, and then I was dead. I just want to make sure I grab any of these guys that are floating around. I chopped down the trees. I just literally chopped them down just a second ago before I started recording again. But anyway, thankfully, we had all the diamonds that we had gotten from that nether run that we did. So, you know, we were alright. We gotta get food. That's what we're here to do. Okay. So let's go. This should all be grown. I mean, I've been playing for a while. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant potatoes. And then I'll take the rest of them that I have and I'll cook them up. And we'll have some baked potatoes, so why not? We'll leave the wheat there. Not too worried about it. So I have almost a stack, which is pretty good. So we just need to get these cooking, and then we'll have a little bit of food to eat. Let's just put those in there. We might as well harvest the wheat while we're up here. I do not want to... I don't want you, rotten potato guy. Okay, so... yeah, so I died a horrible death down in the mines. I don't know, I sort of was mining along, and I busted into like a little cave area, and I was trying to pull... I found some diamonds, which was pretty exciting, and I was all like sort of focused on those, and I had a bunch of zombies kind of come down off of like a raised, like a cave system that was sort of above me, and yeah, so I was fighting them off. I was doing pretty good. We weren't doing too bad, and then all of a sudden, things went south in a hurry. But that's okay. All right, let's put these in there, and we have a little bit of wheat. So, I think I'm just going to start saving wheat. Is there anything I can get rid of? If I take this out, put this in there. Just because we might need some wheat down the road. Okay, good. Alright, and let's just grab a couple baked potatoes, and we'll eat those and get our health back up. And then we want to keep working on this bunkhouse. So we've got the structure done, started working on the house. We've got to do a couple cool things here. We want to get some windows in it. And I think I'm just doing for now, and we may swap them out down the road. Maybe you guys can provide some feedback, but spruce stairs, yeah, need those. And no, we don't need that. Don't need that. Spruce logs. We will take all of those. We're gonna need tons of those. We gotta make tons of trapdoors. We have to fill this entire thing up with those doors. So anyway, yeah, I died, and I was not happy. But, you know, this thing's starting to come together. We're going to do, like, some fancy style windows here. At least that's my plan. Let's go ahead and put these guys in here. Yeah, I like that. I like this little, like, cutout above and below. I moved the door. You know, instead of having the door right in the center of the house, which, you know, is like what you normally do, I think we're going to have it here. And then I have just a little, like, rickety staircase up to the second level. This is where I was up here pillaring up on that so I could build. So we're going to keep on working on the roof. I'd like to get the roof done, and if we can figure out, you know, oh, that was really close. I'd sort of like to make some of this stuff, these buildings, unique in some way. I'm not sure exactly how. Let's go like this. Oh, I need to stop doing that. That's what. Dang it. It gets on my nerves. You gotta pay attention to what's happening. But anyway, I want to make these buildings unique. I mean, this one's gonna have an off-center door, which by default already makes it a little bit unique. But I bet there's something else we can do to make it even look cooler than that. So let's go over here. Let's have we hold the shift key down. No, dang guy, you go the right way. Okay, and then we'll go like that. We'll break this block because my mouse is still all jacked up. I'm going to get a new mouse soon. But if I get a new mouse, what will I be able to cry about? That my mouse isn't working. Oh, my mouse is not working. I hate it. Dang mouse. But anyway, we're going to try to get this roof done. And then we need to figure out something cool to do with this building. So it looks a little bit different. So, you know, we want to make sure... that these look sort of... you know, I don't want them just to be like carbon copies. I mean, we're going to use the same general style. We're going to have spruce walls. We're going to put spruce trapdoors on the outside walls because I think that looks cool. All right, let's grab our slabs that we made, and we'll put this there, and we'll go like this. Okay. All right, well, now we're going to have to jump off here and take some fall damage. Yeah, oh, we need to go up here because we want an overhang, right? Oh, no, not like that. We want to have an overhang on this building. You know, most buildings do. You know, if you have a building, if you look at your house, right, it's got an overhang. We need to make sure that we get that going on. And usually the gable end of the roof, like the, you know, that triangle part of the roof, it has an overhang as well. So we're going to definitely try to keep the... I mean, that's how they would build them, right? You don't want water. And the reason you have an overhang, if you don't know, I'm sure you probably do, but the reason you have an overhang is so when water runs off the roof, it's not running down the side of your house, because water is bad when it rains. So, right there and there. Okay. All right, so we got a little something. I mean, it's not anything to get too excited about, so we're going to have to keep working on it. I want to get some windows in this thing, for sure. All right, let's get down here. I need to get some enchants on my tools at some point. Okay, so let's go inside and figure out what we're going to do from a window perspective. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could do 1, 2... and we could go like that, and then 1, 2, and have like these big square windows in here. Okay. And then we could just leave it like that, maybe. Maybe we'll just do 2 windows. And then we want to do a window here as well. And we're going to put a door in right here. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then we can take this out and this out and get these stairs, and we'll put one like that, and then it's just a matter of getting in our glass. Okay. Yeah. All right. And we'll do the same thing here, and we'll do the same thing here. So now we have some windows in there. And then on this side, I think what we'll do is maybe we'll make like a large window. I mean, it feels kind of weird to have too many windows on a bunkhouse where people are going to be sleeping. But at the same time, you know, I think that, you know, it's going to be nighttime. And these are like big, burly fishermen, fisherwomen, whatever it might be. And they're not going to be worried about, you know, they're not too worried about like people looking in or anything like that, or, you know, the sun. They probably go to bed when the sun goes down, and they wake up when the sun comes up, so they can go out and, or even before the sun comes up, so they can go out and do their fishing. Okay, so down here's looking halfway decent, and then we got to figure out what we're going to do here. So I think here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we're going to do a great big window, I think, like a 3 by 3. I'm going to have to get some more sand and get it cooked up. That's okay, we need to run up there and grab some food anyway, so we'll just put these guys in there like that for now. So a big window on this side, and I think up here as well. Now one of these sides, so we're gonna have some beds along here, and I think we're just gonna stack them in, you know, like this, like they're just gonna be individual cots, maybe. I think so, right? I think that makes sense. We're gonna have to go do some scrounging around for. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So maybe up here on the second story, we just have windows at the ends and not facing out into the ocean. Because maybe this is where, you know, they come and sleep and do whatever. Okay, let's go sleep through the night. I want to grab some more food, and I want to see if I have some sand that I can start cooking up so I can finish out these windows. Now, there's one more thing that I sort of want to put in this house, and I'll show you in just a second. So I grew up in Pennsylvania, and there's all these, it's very close, not too far from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, actually, is where I grew up. And there's all these houses there, I mean, obviously, and those houses have sand's what we're looking for. Let me not get myself distracted. Let me get this done before I start Chit-chatting about stuff. Okay, there's a little bit of iron, and there's 8. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. Let's put this iron away. I don't know where my other is. I had to burn a bunch of my iron and a bunch of my diamonds, too. Yeah. So anyway, there's these things, and I don't really know what they're called. I think they call them like a widow's walk. You know, like when, you know, the idea is they went up there, and when their husbands or whatever were returning from the Civil War, they would kind of go up there and stand and kind of wait for them. And they could go and, like, look at them. And I know that, like, in some seafaring towns, you know, like towns where I would think, especially on the Northeast, there were, like, balconies and stuff on the top. And this is probably going to be the tallest building in our village, at least the closest one down there to the shore. So I was thinking it might be kind of cool to have one of those like little platforms up on the edge of the roof where people could go and check that out, you know, and look around and see what was going on. So I think what we're going to do, so this is going to be a window here. I think maybe we're going to run stairs. So we're going to have like a stair here. All right. Yeah, I think this is still going to be okay. And let's do just a plank for a second. And like there and there. Okay? So just like a little walkway. And we'll just fill this underneath with planks. No, not with those. With those. Just kind of fill that up. And then, oh, the only problem is that's the wrong side, isn't it? Okay, so we want to do the same thing, but on the other side. Because we want the widow's walk, or whatever we're going to call it, to be sort of facing this way. I sort of think that maybe... So they're going to come up the stairs there. And maybe... maybe we'll go like... No. Maybe we'll go like right here. Okay. And then we'll bust out through the roof. So we come out. And then I think what we'll do is we'll need some more half slabs. I always want to call them half slabs. They're not really half of it. They are half slabs, but I guess their real name is just slabs. So we go up these steps, right? We come around to the back side of the room here, and we go up these steps. And then we haven't put the overhang on here, so there's actually going to be a stair. No, not there. There's actually going to be a stair. Not there either. Why can't I place this the way I want to? Yeah, like that. And there'll be a stair there, and there, and there, and there. Let's just go ahead and put this side on here while we're up here messing around. Okay. And then there, there, there. And then there. Okay. So we'll have this little like area up here. This is going to be a doorway, so we're going to have to square this thing off, which means we're going to have to build something called a dormer. All right, but it's not really going to be a dormer per se. It's more of going to be just like a platform. And I think we're just going to go... Can I put one there? Yeah. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It has to be like some big wide thing. So maybe 2 blocks wide. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then the idea would be that there, you know, like the people could come up the stairs and they'd sort of have this lookout point that they could look out into the ocean and see, you know, ships, or hopefully, you know, whoever's staying here, you know, they want to see if like the fishing vessels were coming in or whatever it might be, right? So we're going to put one there and there, just extend that a little bit. Okay. And then we just need to figure out how to make this like a vertical deal. So let's take this guy and this guy out, this guy and this guy out, and then let's get some cobble, and maybe we can just do something as simple as like this. Okay, and then okay, that's not gonna work. This can't be there. So maybe we'll take this guy out. we'll put a full block in here. Okay. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing over here. That way it'll look like it's attached to the wall, right? I think. Put this guy in there. Nope. It's got to be down one. Like that. Okay. And then, because we want to be able to come out here, and that way it'll look like it's tied into the roof. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right, and then we just need to get a top on this thing. So we might just, can we just get away with doing it like that? I bet we can. All right, let's make a spruce door and see what it looks like. Then we have to go downstairs and look on the outside. So let's get a spruce door here. And it's not a problem having a couple because there's going to be a door here anyway. Right, that goes out the back door. And then there'll be a door. I never got food when I was up there. There'll be a door there. Okay. All right, let's head back up. Let's see, then we have this little platform. And we want to put a door, like, right there. Okay, a little sketchy getting in and out. But if I raise it up, it's not going to work. But we can still get in and out. That's cool. Okay. I think that works. And then maybe we'll just put these guys on here like this so it looks like it's sort of like a dormer. Okay. And maybe like this. Okay. And then all we need is some oak. Let's go find some oak fences and we'll see if we can't get this thing finished. I sort of want to go around here and see what this looks like. With those extra... that doesn't... I don't think that looks too bad. It doesn't look like it would necessarily be unsupported. Yeah, okay. I think I might be okay with that. I love this idea. I tell you, when you play modded Minecraft a lot, at least for me personally, some of the the creative stuff goes out the window, and because you're trying to set up like machines and stuff like that and try to figure out how you're going to do it. I think I have some fences somewhere. But then when you play vanilla Minecraft, at least for me, again, we're gonna have to make some more. I start to get this, like, I can feel it. like my brain's starting to try to figure stuff out. I love that. I love that about this game. It doesn't matter if you're playing Minecraft, you know, vanilla or modded or whatever it might be. I love that about this game. How it doesn't matter, you know, sort of what you've got going on. Yeah, so we're going to definitely need to get the sides of this thing spruced up. We're going to definitely need to get a bunch of wool farmed up. Maybe we'll, I might try to work on that between the episodes. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding extra time, so we might have to do it together. Okay, let's go back up here to our Widow's Walk. Now the question is, will this fit there? No. Okay, so that's not going to work there. I could kind of run that in there like that. And then I can maybe go like this. I sort of want to have that level. That one level at least. Yeah, I don't like the way that that looks. But it may just have to be like that. Because all we're doing is we want to come out. And we can even climb up on the roof. That feels too high though for our current level. But the problem, I mean, I might be able to raise this whole thing up one. And then it would actually sort of feel like it's off. Because it just is like it's literally just like a little walkway. We're not going to be hanging around up here too long. Okay, so then the question is, if I come up, I can't get up, so I have to go like this. And then that's 2 minutes. This should work. Okay, there. Okay, I'm happy with this. I think this is going to be okay. Right, so I come up the stairs to the house. I walk up here, and then I can go up here, and I can kind of see what's going on. All right, we're going to need some kind of lighting up here. So for the time being, I'm just going to stick a torch. Maybe we'll stick a torch like there and there, just to give us a little bit of lighting. We're going to have to deal with lighting for sure. Yeah, I'm down with this little place. Widow's Walk. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think we're going to call the episode right there. I mean, we're trying to keep these of somewhat reasonable length. Man, I feel like I could play for the next, like, 10 hours and record every second of it. But I think we need to do... Oh, you know what we should do before we end it? Just so we can make sure this roof looks like it's done. Right, and then this guy is going to go like that. Okay. And then we'll go over here on the back side. Of course, it's going to be nighttime again. Hey-ya. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go sleep through the night, and then we'll sort of take a look at this building and see what we think from sort of far away. Without a doubt, it looks very plain, which, you know, is part of the deal. We want it to look very plain. We don't want to look like all fancy. It's just like a little, we're just dealing with a fishing village, and down on this lower part is just going to be where, you know, the regular folks. Like me. This is where I'd be staying. I'd be down here. I definitely wouldn't be up here on the hill with the fancy people. So that looks pretty good. I'm down with that. We have to do some texture on the outside. We may also do, like, you know, a little bit of an overhang or something like that. I mean, I could sit here and start, like, messing with this thing, like, left and right. And I don't really know. So we're going to have to put, like, full blocks in there. Maybe we'll go like that. Yeah, just to give it a little something else, and then we can put the trapdoors up there, and that's going to look awesome. And then hanging off the side of this thing is that Widow's Walk. Yeah, I love that. I sort of think, though, here we go. Oh yeah, so much for ending the video. I sort of think that we need to have, like, these. Just because, I mean, that stone looks like, I mean, it's thicker now. When it was a little lower, it wasn't too bad. But now we need to make sure that we have it tied into the roof. You know, you don't want to be standing up there waiting for, like, your buddies or checking to see if the ships are coming in or, you know, your girlfriend or whatever that might be. And, you know, go skating off that. Yeah, I'm down with that for sure. Oh, I think that's awesome. And, I mean, they look, I mean, if you've ever seen them on a house, they look kind of weird. You know, they don't, like, just completely blend in. I mean, it's obvious it was built for the purpose of being up here messing around. So, I think I'm happy with this. Let's call this episode a done deal. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to keep working on this this bunkhouse. We're going to get some sheep, and we're going to get some wool and make some beds. And then we're going to figure out how we're going to texture the outside of this. Yeah, we have to do all this stuff underneath the eaves, don't we? Yeah, we can't reach it. We'll do it tomorrow. Almost got myself distracted. So I'm happy with so far our bunkhouse build. We've got layout for our pub / meeting room, and then a little shop over there. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do in this open area. And then, you know, we're just going to keep stacking stuff in here and make it look awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool, and from my vanilla 1.13.1 Let's Play series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.